Welcome in, everybody. My name is Adam, coming to you from the Drumeo headquarters here in Canada. Great to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another lesson. Today, we're talking about a word that is a really catchy word that a lot of drummers don't know what it means. We're talking about sweeping. For those of you guys in bands, you've probably heard all your guitar friends talk about sweeping. It's just their big, cool, awesome thing. But drummers can sweep too. It's just not something that you hear a lot about. But believe it or not, sweeping has been around for a long, long time, and it's something that a lot of really legendary drummers have done over the years. So the definition of sweeping is actually really simple. It's a diddle of any kind, so a right or a left, but those two notes can't be played on the same surface. So a sweep is something like this. Anything counts as a sweep. There really isn't a rule as long as it's a diddle that's moved from two different surfaces. So today I'm going to walk you through some of the most common sweeps that you should know to implement this little trick inside your playing. So first things first, let's start out with the double stroke roll. We're going to play this in 16th notes. 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into right, left, right, left, so on. Very easy. What we're going to do is just take a look at that right hand. I want you to take the right hand, and every time it does a diddle, which is 1E, 2E, 3E, and 4E, I want those notes to be moved over two different surfaces. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so one of the coolest things about sweeping is that it's a technique that can be applied to a lot of different rudiments. It's not tied to just the double stroke. In fact, any rudiment that has a diddle in it could be swept. And one of my favorite rudiments to sweep is the inverted double stroke roll. The inverted double stroke roll is played as right, left, right, left, right. But we've got to modify a few things to make this work when we're sweeping. So the first thing that we're going to do, as you can see in the notation, is take that right hand. We're going to make sure that is on the floor tom. Then we're going to have left on the snare drum, and then we're going to have another right on the floor tom, and from there, that's where we begin that sweeping motion over and over. So from there, on the rest of the fill, all of the right will be played as right on a floor tom, then we sweep over to our snare drum, then we have two left-hand ghost notes, and we're just going to complete the fill that way. Now you'll notice when you get to the very end, normally in the inverted double stroke roll there would be a right hand, but we're going to replace that with a kick drum for this exercise because it makes the whole thing a lot easier to loop. Let's go ahead and try this out. The inverted double stroke roll, swept between the floor tom and the snare drum with a kick as our very last note to help us loop it, 60 and 90 BPM. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to continue with the inverted double stroke roll, but I'm going to show you how to sweep between different surfaces, not just drums. Sweeping works all over the place, and one of my favorite ways to sweep, especially with the inverted double stroke, is between two different cymbals. I like doing this because it has a really high aesthetic value and it just looks cool to sweep between two different cymbals. So the sweeping that we're doing in this inverted double exercise is going from the hi-hat over to the ride. That's going to be the motion, somewhat away from your body. But when we open this fill up, the very first note, right, left, that's going to be played as a right on the ride cymbal. And then from there, every other right that falls on a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, all of those are going to be swept as a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. The biggest catch, you gotta have kick drums under everything, and that's really what presents a brand new challenge, but it's well worth your time learning, because when you can sweep across cymbals and across drums, sweeping really becomes a much more important part of your playing, and you'll see this technique show up all over the place. Let's give it a shot at 60 and 90 beats per minute. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about sweeping, and I hope this is a technique that will make it into your drumming, because it's a classic technique, has such a cool aesthetic feel, and it's a lot of fun to play. I wanted to leave you guys with just a little bit of improv playing using the sweeping method in different ways, because it's so versatile. I just wanted to leave you guys with a few more ideas if you want to take this to the next level. If you want more content just like this, make sure to head over to Drumeo.com, where we have hundreds of lessons just like this one. I hope to see you guys there.